Hi, I'm Doug Barber, sports writer for the Sun Herald.
I'm Patrick Magee, sports writer for the Sun Herald, and we're the sports guys.
And we're going to be talking about two of the big high school games this week. I'll take two. Patrick will take two. I'm going to be doing D'Iberville hosting Picayune and Prattville, Alabama at Gulfport.
I'll be talking about Moss Point and Ocean Springs and St. Martin and Van Cleve. The Moss Point Ocean Springs matchup this week is probably one of the more interesting games on the coast this weekend. Both teams really feeling good about themselves. Moss Point picked off a win over Goshen, a team they hadn't beaten in 4 years last week, while Ocean Springs is riding in 2-0 after a win over a really good Pascagoula team last week. So Moss Point's going to be the heavy underdog on its home field. Ocean Springs run the ball really well. Run up the middle, off the edge, whatever, you name it, they can do it right now. And defensively, that's really where they're tough with the senior cornerbacks, Isaiah Swopes and Marcus Buckley. Both of those guys are really tough, really caused problems for Pascagoula last week. So I give Ocean Springs the significant edge on the road at Moss Point. As far as St. Martin and Van Cleve, St. Martin is really feeling good about itself, even though Tyler Polk, quarterback slash athlete, is out with a knee injury. He's going to miss the rest of the season, but Wayne Overman has filled in really well in his absence. The offense is really rolling. Talked with Eddie Wayne Whitehead, head coach, and he says he's a little concerned about his defense, but with as many points as they're putting up right now, you got to give St. Martin a significant edge over Van Cleve. They're a little banged up right now, Van Cleve is. But Walter Williams, the running back, always gives them a shot against anybody, but you give St. Martin maybe a 10-point edge in that game.
Yeah. Well, those are two good ones. We got two good ones over on to the western side of that. Picayune comes down to play at D'Iberville, and anybody who's watched Picayune football over the last 20 years knows they're just going to take the ball and run it at you, and here we go. Can you stop us? And then if you do stop them, then they'll throw in a little play-action pass. Now, of course, they're facing D'Iberville. They're always good defensively, usually very good against the run. So, it's going to be a tight game. I don't think it's going to be like a 45-40 game like that Picayune game from this past weekend. I'm exaggerating on the score, but not much. I'm looking for Picayune to win this game. I'm looking at something like 2017, 2014 Picayune. I think we'll see a little more defense this week. Now, the other game, Prattville, Alabama, is coming down to Gulfport, and that's a big interstate matchup. Prattville, very good traditional power in Alabama. I know Gulfport fans, the Gulfport team has to feel like they let one get away last week against Madison Central, up 22-0 early in the fourth quarter. I think you're going to see a Gulfport team really bounce back this week. I know they hurt a whole lot. The quarterback's back. I think they're going to be able to move the ball. Defense will look better. And again, I'm looking for a kind of low-scoring game, something like 17-14 again or 20-14. Gulfport has an excellent field goal kicker in Mac Ladner. So, two great games over here in Harrison County this week. And, it should just be an exciting weekend of football, especially on Friday night. And with that, I'll say we'll see y'all at the stadiums Friday night.